The earliest and most significant memory I have of someone telling me about God is years ago. I must have been 12, sitting at my grandmother's kitchen table, sitting across from her. It was probably past 1 a.m., and she was recounting extraordinary things the Lord had done in her life. And when I say extraordinary, I mean absolutely fantastic. Stories of her praying about what seemed like insane things to pray about, and then it happening a minute later or a few days later. My grandmother knew God existed. She knew without a shadow of a doubt that whatever she prayed for, if needed, she would receive from her Lord and Savior. And she always did. If I'm the woman I am today, it's in big parts because of her. If I'm on this tough, vulnerable, sacrificial journey of becoming a woman of Christ, it starts with her. Her stories have been the foundation, the beginning of my faith in God. What got me started on my quest to find Him and want to know Him. It started with her, and I'm forever grateful to her. My journey with Christ, it's been waves of ups and downs all the time. I recall times in high school of suddenly wanting to spend time in God's presence at 5 a.m. before getting ready for school, and then seasons where I could not be further from God. But today, I choose Christ. I've tried everything but Him. Things I'm not even willing to talk about yet, but hope the Lord will give me the vulnerability too. Nothing worked the way God's been working in my life the past 3 months. Ever since His voice reached my ears 3 months ago in a Catholic church out of every place, everything changed. You may be listening or watching, confused or feeling lost, or maybe even in complete lack of faith of the existence of God. An afterlife? Really? Resurrection? Seriously? Commandments? For real? And I get that. I was there for years without anyone knowing. But this channel is for you. This channel is not the channel of a pastor or a priest or a church or even a Bible expert. I'm just a recently convicted, born again, on her way woman of Christ. This is called 3120 Diary because I'm a woman who wants to become a Proverbs 31 woman, and I'm in my 20s, and I'm just documenting it, praying it inspires other women to do so too. So I'm not an expert about any of this. I'm doing this because it's a calling, and it's a calling from God, and I respect that. I'm on a journey to learning more about God and meditating and studying the Word. There's still things and concepts I don't fully comprehend about biblical femininity, like a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised, or wives submit to your own husbands. I still don't get it, and I'm learning, and I'm growing. So you may be asking, why follow the Bible if you don't get everything, you may ask. Because the things of this world never have and will never please me the way God has and will continue to do so. I found along this short journey of mine that true success is found in the Lord. The prince of the world is Satan, but the ultimate king is God, for He rules the kingdom. Salvation and righteousness and wisdom, success and discipline, being a woman of Christ along our 20s and all of that, this is what we want, and this is what God calls us to be. So if you're a woman in your 20s watching with even 1% curiosity about God and becoming a woman of Christ, come with me on this journey. This is a safe space where if your heart is open to it, the Lord will definitely reach you where you're at. No doubt about that. So I'll see you soon, April 10. Love, daughter of Christ, Anne.